Hey guys and gals, this is Mr. McCabe. I'm going to help you out a little bit with setting your goal the right way. We had a little problem with setting our goals, nothing major. Part of it might have been my fault as well. So what I did is I created a slideshow, and I'm going to videotape the slideshow to my voice, upload it to YouTube, and then connect a link to your classroom so you could watch this. And I made 3 examples that we could go through. Step 1, state your goal. Example 1, I want to lose 10 pounds. I weigh 200 pounds. Very specific. It's not something where I want to get skinny or I want to lose weight. It's a specific thing. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to make high honors for quarter 4. Very specific. High honors, certain percentage you have to have, and even quarter 4 is even more specific. I want to become a licensed practical nurse, an LPN, a very specific goal towards what this person would like to achieve after high school. Step 2, when do you want to achieve this goal? Again, it has to be very specific. It can't be a random next year. At the end of the month. You can't give those type of answers. Example 1 for the weight loss is June 5th, 2020. Take note, this is 2 pounds a week. I determined I wanted to lose 2 pounds a week and 10 pounds total, which is my goal. So then I figured it out from the 27th of April, and it's June 5th. The second example is the representation of the end of the fourth quarter, May 29th, 2020. The third example is a little bit more of a extended goal. But if you're going to be an LPN and that's your goal, you need to know that it's a 2-year program. And you're a sophomore, so you're going to be looking to graduate around May of 2024. And if you have a goal of something and you're kind of interested in it, you can't just think, well, when I'm done my certificate, I'll be done. No, it has to be, you got to go out and figure out when it will or how long it will take you so you can figure out when you're going to set your goal for. Within this one here, you're going to have to learn how to achieve mini goals. Step 3, why do you want this goal? Now, I've made 2 or 3 for every example that I made. Some of you should be making 5 or 6. You got to learn how to be specific on how you're going to achieve your goal. Example 1, again, losing weight. My percent body fat is higher than the recommended value. How do I know that? I need to go check it. I need to find someone that checks it, and they could tell me if I'm above or below. I want to improve my self-image. I do not exercise enough, and I would like to start exercising the recommended time frame for my age. 3 times a week, 30 to 60 minutes of vigorous exercise. That's something that you have to look into and figure out on your own. Example 2, which is the high honors in quarter 4. I find it important to achieve high grades to get into the college I will eventually choose. I like the satisfaction I get from working hard and rewards of having good grades. I would like to achieve one of the scholarships Tomaco gives out to seniors at graduation. Guys and gals, I don't know if you know this or not, but we give out well over $150,000 towards kids going to college or into any trade as well. Some of them are much bigger than the others, but there's a lot of money out there to be had, so it would be a good reason to work hard to achieve your goal. The third one, the LPN. I enjoy helping others, and I am interested in nursing. A very good reason why you would want to be an LPN. I want to be an LPN because it only takes 2 years to get my certificate, and that means less student loans and earning money sooner. That would be a great incentive for you to go after your goal. And in this case, my mom is an LPN, and I want to be like her. Nothing wrong with looking at someone as a model to do the same thing they do. Step 4, evaluate the obstacles in your way. What habits and attitudes must you change to reach your goal? Here we go with the person that wants to lose weight. I love chocolate. That's definitely going to be an obstacle. I stay up late and I get hungry before I go to bed, probably eating when you shouldn't be eating late at night. I don't necessarily like to exercise. That is definitely going to be an obstacle if you want to lose weight. Example 2, I struggle in geometry. I sometimes play video games and it takes up a whole day. Maybe even stay home from school. Don't be laughing because I know some of you out there stay home from school to play video games. I work to help pay bills for my parents and my study time gets cut down because of it. That would be a big obstacle. You're doing a great thing to help your parents and it needs to be done, but it will be an obstacle. And then lastly, example 3 in the blue, I have to study really hard and a lot to get good grades in anatomy and physiology. I have to work to buy a car so that I can eventually drive to classes once you get out of high school and will be attending classes to be an LPN. That definitely will be an obstacle. So you have to, step 5, you have to learn how to get past those obstacles. All right, and in example 1, I will discipline myself to not buy chocolate, but once every 2 weeks, I will reward myself with a piece of chocolate if I attain my weekly goal. It's a good incentive for yourself, but you have to be disciplined. I will set myself a time schedule when to go to bed and discipline myself not to eat after 7 p.m. I will find exercises that I like the most, set a schedule, and do those exercises as regimentally as I can. These 3 examples are the best way you can overcome the obstacles that the person that wants to lose the 10 pounds has. Example 2, I will meet with my geometry teacher at least twice a week and get a tutor for at least 1 extra hour a week. I will unplug my Intellivision. I know you don't know what that is. That is the original PlayStation when I was in school 243 years ago. And reward myself on a Sunday and play if all my work is complete. I will discuss my concern about work with my boss and adjust my schedule as best as possible to reach my study needs. The last example for step 5, there's only 2. I will meet with my anatomy and physiology teacher at least twice a week and get a tutor for at least 2 extra hours a week. Obviously, anatomy and physiology is going to be an important subject to become an LPN. I will work at Lowe's Distribution Center on Fridays and Saturdays to make the money needed to save for a car and give me the opportunity to have an open schedule during the school week to work on my studies. Step 6, listen, if you have to believe in yourself. Do I really believe my plan will work? Yes. Yes, it will. You have to believe in yourself. Do I really believe I can work the plan? Yes. A lot of you have to learn how to work through the negative thoughts in your mind and believe that you can do it. And when someone tries to put you down and say that you can't, it's extra incentive for you to go out and do it. This is very important because if the plan does not match what you can achieve, you must change something. Maybe the goal, maybe the time limit, or the plan itself. I will work with you and help you throughout this whole process to help you achieve the right goal. Now, here's where we had most of the issues is with the planning. I made mine very vague as an example, thinking you would pick up on it. I think I was wrong. For the person that is going to exercise, I have it set up date and goal Monday through Sunday. Monday, they're going to run 30 minutes. They're going to take Tuesday off. Core workout, 30 minutes. Thursday, elliptical, 30 minutes. Friday off. Saturday, 1 hour walk. Sunday off. And then here, you could put a check mark if you achieved your goal. And at the end of the week, if there's more minuses than checks, you know that you have to reconsider what you're doing. The other thing about losing weight isn't only exercise, but you have to eat properly and eat a certain amount of calories. Eat 2,500 calories, eat 25, 21, 21, 25, 25. You have to learn how to count calories so that you can learn if you need to burn more calories through exercise than calories that you eat. And then you'll be able to lose those 2 pounds that you're desired by the end of the week. Here's your Sunday reward day, 2 weeks in, possibly. You could have 3,000 calories, maybe a cake, maybe that chocolate that you so crave. And then you have your checkpoints. Bedtime, 10 p.m., no eating after 7. Did you do that or not? If it comes up and you got minus, you have to reevaluate what you're doing. And then, of course, the weight check. Here, we're going to do it Saturday. After the walk, I need to weigh 198. If I weigh 199, the following week, which would be 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", you're going to have to adjust this maybe, the exercise more. You might have to intake less calories because the next week you have to weigh 196. That's how intricate. You could do even more. I'm trying to keep it not too busy, and it took me a while to do this, but this is what you need to understand is when you set goals, it is going to take you a while to plan. This is why people fail at goals, because they don't want to use their time, their discipline, or the responsibility to get it done. Those that do these kind of planning charts are those that become the most successful people. The second example is a little bit different. I put some classes on the left-hand side and a checkpoint down below. Meet with teacher, 2:30, assignment 23, tutor 30 minutes. Here's the other tutor 30 minutes. Remember, the goal was to tutor 1 hour extra. That's a tutor. Meet with the teacher, 2:30. Meet with the teacher, 2:30. To overcome the obstacle of not doing well in geometry, you were trying to meet with the teacher twice a week. I have the assignments on here. When to maybe study even just on your own to get ahead. Science. I got to do the photosynthesis assignment. Work on the leaf assignment. Study for 1 hour. You have a quiz here. Okay? You have work on a leaf assignment. Begin to study for test on Monday. Take Saturday off. Here's study 1 hour for the test. PE. Hey, you maybe just have to take class. You don't have class on Tuesday, Thursday. You're doing well, and we're good. Here's your assignments for language arts, how you need to plan. Stay ahead. Same thing with Spanish, quiz, conjugation assignment, Don Quixote, puede ir al baño, por favor, right? ICSE, muy bien, study, complete. Down here, you have the grade check. At the end of the week, Friday, go into MMS, check up your updated grades. Are you on schedule? If not, you're not playing video games on Sunday. You're getting ready to readjust your plan for the next week. Now, for the third example, I left it blank. It would be very similar. This person has a long-term goal of becoming an LPN, but at first they have to complete their sophomore year and get ready for their junior and senior year. Well, more so their junior year. So in here, they would be setting something similar to the previous slide with classes and checkpoints for grades and where you need help and readjusting every week. But at the same time, you might want to have some checkpoints in the weekly calendar where you could maybe go and observe different things that LPNs do. Okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to reassign the same assignment from last week plus another assignment. We're going to start moving on to some other things as well. I want to help you achieve a goal, but we have to go into the next unit as well. So there'll be assignment on the next topic, plus you're going to redo the same assignment that you did. However, The majority of you will be correcting your time plan, the chart that you see in front of you. Some of you have comments on the different steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where you're going to have to make adjustments. If you don't have to make adjustments with that, you just have to plug in the same thing you did in last week's assignment. So it's the same assignment, make corrections. Most of you are going to be working on your time charts to get yourself ready to achieve your goal. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. Don't hesitate. Don't panic in this time of uncertainty. When you submit something and there's something incorrect, we're going to work together to do it the right way without hurting your grades. All right? Have a good night, everybody.